going, guys? Trey Clark here. I haven't done a cooking video in a while, but we are living in a place where we don't have our grill set up outside yet, but we've been hunkering for some ribs, and this is about as good a recipe as you can get without using the grill. But one thing that people seem to skip over, I had some ribs at a restaurant the other night, and they did not take the silver skin off. A lot of people just think it's not that big a deal, but the silver skin is this here that peels off, and there's an easy way to do this. Basically, this right here, just take a knife and get in there, and sometimes there's an easier spot than others here, and it'll get right in there. And if you turn it away from the blade, you'll get this little space here. And then you can get your finger up in there, and it takes a little work, but it stays together pretty good. Now the trick is, grab yourself a towel. See it staying together. And I got a pretty good chunk of it there. So now I'm going to just kind of start over. Little finger. As you can see here. And that all comes out. And then it's got a little bit left right here. So I'm just going to get my finger up underneath there. And usually it's the last piece that's a little bit hardest to get, if you need to use your knife again. But that's pretty good right here. And then if it's not staying together, you can just kind of shave it off. But this is pretty good. This is a pretty good clean piece of meat. Off camera, I'm just going to take this off because it's a little tedious. But we're going to cook this in the pressure cooker. And it takes about 30 minutes. So all I'm going to do is put some rib rub on it, a little bit of liquid smoke first, and we're just going to put it on the pressure cooker, and I'll show you about that here in a second. But use a rag or this once you get that going, and it'll peel away. So be back in a minute or two and throw it in the pressure cooker. Cheers. Okay, I've got some liquid smoke and some rib rub. Now, keep in mind, this is not going to win award stuff, but it will be super tender and super tasty. You know, have the liquid smoke, give it the smoke flavor, and it happens. You can cook the whole thing in about 45 minutes. I'm going to set the oven on to about 200 degrees. We're going to finish it off in there with a little bit of barbecue sauce. So this is a pressure cooker. This is the Instacrock or Instapot, whatever. Yeah, Instant Pot. And so I'm going to put the little insert in here just to keep it raised up. And this is all I'm doing. I've got everything just lathered up. I didn't put barbecue sauce on it this time, but that's pretty much it right there. So then lock the lid here, and I'm going to go for my I can't read that.
Pressure cook.
Yeah, so pressure cook. That's 25 minutes. I did it at 25 last time, but I'm going to do it at 30 this time. What does that mean?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, so and that's it. I'm going to pull it out. It's going to, one thing you can do is look at the meat on the bone. Once it's about a ½ inch from the bone, it'll shrink up. You know it's good and ready. And then I'm going to take it, put it on some foil. Always foil your pan, because there's something about rib fat that just makes it a nightmare. Then I'm going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce on it and finish it off just to kind of set everything for about another 20 or 25 minutes, and it'll be done. So check in about 30 minutes. Cheers. Okay, here we are. It's been actually 6 minutes after it's done, so I'm going to turn this off. We've released the steam, as you saw, and let's get a little look-see upon here. Actually, I'm going to get 2 sets of tongs. Oh, see, it is falling off the bone as we speak. Look at that. Now what I'm going to do is brush this with a little barbecue sauce. Again, this is not meant for going to the cook-off, but if you want some quick ribs that are going to taste smoky and all that stuff and fall right off the bone, this cooked for 30 minutes. So I'm just going to brush it with barbecue sauce and stick in the oven for about 20 minutes at around 200, 225. Don't brush it real heavy, and that's pretty much it. This is what you're going to get. I may eat these dry. And then notice right here, once the bones in the middle start pushing back like this, you know you're good. But that's about as good as it gets right there. If you like to peel off the bone. In competition, they like it sticking to the bone, not me. So cheers, guys. And I may take a picture. Y'all know what barbecue sauce looks like, so we'll leave it at this. Cheers.